I'm out here at the Granada. I just put a battery in it, checked all the fluids. They're all good. Hasn't been run for a month and a half maybe. I'm just kind of guessing, I'm not really sure. But has been running a while. I'm sure it's got stale gas and everything, but we'll see how it fires up. Should go pretty well, I think. Pump's working. Yeah, we'll do a little primage. Pretty as a picture. It's pretty good for a carbureted car on an engine I built myself. See if it'll move. Oh yeah. Not bad at all. Now I've got to get around here somehow. And there's the bunny run. My other cars. Yeah, I ain't got much gas. I'm following that little bunny around. I better stop and fuel up. Oh, brakes are still good. Come on, baby. Stay running. Running a little rich. Yeah. I have to adjust that. Well, I think my choke needs to be adjusted, but you know, among other things, but I got too many more fish to fry here. So it's going to get parked out back for now, and we'll deal with it some other time. But at least I know it runs. I put a couple gallons of fresh gas in it. Should be good to go for a while. And a little update on the truck. My dad put in a new TPS sensor, or TP sensor, throttle position, to try and fix some of the problems it was having. Of course, at first it didn't work, so he was fucking around with it for a couple of days, and I finally came in here and I tested the TP sensor, and the voltage wasn't changing when you open the throttle. So what I had him do was take it off. Ooh boy, looks like he left something in there or something when he close the hood. Anyway, I went ahead and tested the sensor, and it wasn't working, so I made him take it off again. And what he did was he didn't engage the little tab in the sensor, so the sensor wouldn't spin when the throttle was open. So after I made him take that out and put it back together, it runs a heck of a lot better. Of course, it's not easy to get to, seeing as it's right down there. So you had to take the throttle body off and flip it over, and he did that I think like 3-4 times until I finally tested it and we got it right. But I'll fire it up and I'll show you. See, it runs smooth. There we go, now it's kicking up. We've got a nice fast idle. When you hit the gas, it doesn't come straight down and die anymore. No check engine light, so I'm happy with it. Ooh, oldie. Chevy. I drive a Ford, goddammit. Oh, I think it was this key. You don't want to lose those. Anyway, that was a quick update on this thing. Got her running pretty good now. Got a few other issues, of course, but we'll get her going. Well, now here's the old TPS. off my dad's truck I was talking about, and he had the new one we put on installed wrong. There's a little shaft that comes down, a throttle shaft, comes out of the throttle body, and it engages these little tabs on either side. Now the way he had it in there, it wasn't engaging them, so when you would open the throttle, it wouldn't turn this and change the resistance in here. Now how you test one of these is you take a voltmeter, analog one works pretty good, you can see the sweep, and you put it on the black and the green up here at the connector, and you turn this little tang, which I can't really do with one hand, but you turn this sucker around and you'll see the resistance change between those two wires. Now how it works in the car is 5 volts comes in on this orange wire, and then this black wire is your ground, and this green one is a wire that the computer uses to see what voltage it's at. So that tells the computer how far open the throttle is, so it can adjust it can meter the fuel better and everything. So when that's not working, obviously these wires were all corroded and they should have insulation on them, that's why it wasn't working. But when it's not working, the truck don't run right. So we fixed that, put it in right, runs like a charm. Well, now that I know this thing runs, we can put her back in the woods. See, it runs fine until you hit the gas, and then it does that. So but if you hold down the gas, she does fine. So that's what I'll do. Get her going too fast. Crash into something. Alright, now here comes the tricky part. Getting her back in there without killing her. And without smashing the Crown Vic. Oh, perfect. Come on, baby. I think that's good. She's got some balls to her. There we go. Well, till next time, Granada.